everybody. Good morning. This is Jean here, Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for You. I'm going to be addressing one more time just some of the things that have crept up on my comment section about my new quilt project for beginners, rowing along with Jean, that row quilt. A lot of people are interested, and probably the more experienced quilters will be doing this. I've gotten a lot of comments that they'll be making up their own version, which is awesome. Again, a lot of people haven't made this quilt, this type of quilt. Others have and said it's awesome, it's fun. I'm going to be starting, this is the whole thing, I'm going to be starting next week. I have some obligations with family and with my ministry. I'm a little bit busy for the next week or so, but I will be putting up a video of my first block, and that was, if you refer back on my playlist to the sort of the sketch that I did, that will be a pinwheel block. Simple, simple, simple. A large 12-inch block. I say I'm going to be making either 4 or 5. When I think about 5, that's like right there is like 60 inches. I don't know what size my quilt. I may just make 4. I will see as I go along, because as I said, this is going to evolve. But that's going to be the very first block that I'm going to be making. Very simple, very basic. I will explain it to you, very, very beginners, how I'm doing that in the traditional way. After that video, I will probably be doing more blocks. I had gotten a request for a churn dash, which is a very easy block, and I saw a real pretty, almost like a pieced tulip block, but very, very, very pretty. And I might demonstrate them in the weeks to come. But again, stick with me. I am going to be doing this, but I just have a few obligations right now. I just wanted to address some of these questions or requests or suggestions on my comment page. And again, you must excuse me, I'm not going to be, I can't reply to every single one, except if there is a question. And the one question was, do I have to join Pinterest in order to see some of the images? Absolutely not. If you have a computer, or if you have a device or something, you can just Google it. I don't know, type in row by row quilt, and then it will come up images. That's it. And then it'll be, 5,063,2,233 images of row by row quilts, and you can just look on them. You do not have to join Pinterest, although I have a Pinterest account, and I don't know if that's cool or not. I mean, I have a Pinterest account. It was very, very kind of you guys. The fabric, what I had gotten, the Riley Blake Prairie series, is a Lori Holt fabric design. It was just the fabric. I didn't get a kit. So somebody said very kindly, before you start cutting up your fabric, maybe you had in mind to have a kit. I didn't. It was just a fabric bundle. So thank you very much. That was Lori Holt. Oh, isn't it pretty? And then I looked her up. Oh, excuse me. Then I looked her up. Boy, does she do really nice things. As somebody did say, as I said, it's very predictable. But someone said, so what? I'm predictable. We can repeat rows. Absolutely. 3 rows of just blocks if you're comfortable doing that. Absolutely. And an excellent idea for when we get to the applique. Very, very, very simple. Don't be freaking out, because I do not hand applique anything. I either will do a raw edge and do a free motion quilting at the end of the day around my applique with having glued it on, or I will be doing either a blanket stitch or a satin stitch or a zigzag stitch, which I will demonstrate all 3 of them on my other computerized machine, if you have those stitches, when I come to doing a very, very simple applique. But one of the suggestions was a cookie cutter. Isn't that an awesome idea? Cookie cutters have all sorts of, snowmen and gingerbread men and hearts and roses or whatever. So if you have some cookie cutters, but what I had done also is, because thinking about the applique and people freaking out, what I had done, and I had done this, before, when I was making something, it's sort of like a redneck idea. I go on the computer and I look up, remember, free vector, V-E-C-T-O-R. So I put in free, because some of them you have to pay for, but others are just the image of like a silhouette. I put in a free vector for a butterfly, and that's it. So that, in pretty fabric, I would just cut out, this is just one of them, I would just cut out that shape. Then I put in a free vector for a tulip. Now that would be an applique. As I said, I think I'm going to be making a pieced floral block for you guys, but if this is another applique, how simple is that? So that would just be 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of fabric that we would position with glue and or a steam-a-scene, which I have here for a softer applique. You're going to be needing something like this or glue. I will come to that. And then what I also put in, because somebody had said a hot air balloon. So that would be, you know, different fabrics to make the hot air balloon. And then just maybe, you know, a little brown basket or something. Anyway, what I did is I go to my computer, I type in free vector, I find the image, and then on, excuse me, on my computer, on my personal computer, I then zoom in so that the image, it may start out, I think they only started out about that big. I just zoomed it in, you know, till I got that. And then what did I do? I put my piece of paper up to the computer and I took a Sharpie and I just traced that image. Simple, simple, simple. Another thing for applique, when we come to it, don't panic, is coloring books for a very, very simple image. But you can think about that. Or if you're an artist, absolutely. You can just do a, you know, something out of your head, some kind of image. So that would be awesome. Oh, this was very interesting. Lisa asked, would this be a free SAL? Now, I think I got that. Is that a free sew along? Is that what that means? Would this be of course it's free. How would I be paid? The only way I'm being paid is the views that I get on YouTube. So by all means, and let me tell you, it's not a lot. By all means, if you want to tell people to watch me, I never say that, do I? Like and subscribe. I'm thinking, ring the bell for no. When I hear that, I'm thinking, what if I don't like your video? With all due respect to my fellow YouTube creators, you know, subscribe. I'm thinking, why are you telling me that, like, so insistent? I've never done that. I've never done that because people don't like me. I don't want to ask them to subscribe. But yes, this is completely free. Absolutely, completely free. I don't know what that means. Like, do people have these and people have to pay for something? What I do is free. I'm very kind. That's so obnoxious. That's so obnoxious. Anyway, let me just see. Oh, Jen is coming. My friend Jen is coming. She's coming in the middle of May sometime. We'll discuss that. I do not know if Jen, and she doesn't know at this point because her children are coming out of school. It's the end of the year. She has obligations with work. She doesn't know if she's going to be doing this either. But she will be here and we'll have a laugh. Those are the few things that I had wanted to address. I am going to be doing my next video on my pinwheel quilt block. Again, this is back to basics, a basic sewing block, which I do for beginners. And as you know me, if you experienced quilters, you could probably make this block in about 10 minutes. Now, I would say 15 minutes or so, the way I'm doing it. But I will take 25 minutes to show it and how I'm demonstrating it to beginners. But again, I just wanted to thank you guys for sending in some photographs. I'm going to be doing 3 at a time. It was so nice because as I said in my last video, it would be so nice to be able to put a face to the name of all of the comments. And I'm sure you guys have seen John Murray, who's commented for years now. He's been very, very helpful. He even offered to do me some patterns, and he has an EQ8, I think, on a computer system. Very kind, John. Thank you so very much. And he is with his niece or nephew, I forget, Quinn. And I will put up a picture of that in a minute. And then Jeanette Lefebvre, L-E-F-E-B-R-V-E, Lefebvre, I don't know how to pronounce that, with son Philip. on his 40th birthday, she had made him a lovely quilt, very special Philippe. So Jeanette, well, I'm going to be putting a picture up of her, and then Darlene Mitchell with her hubby Ray. It's so funny, Darlene. I had an image in mind of you that you had black hair, and you don't. Isn't it funny? So it's so nice now when I see Darlene's comments that I know what she looks like, and with her handsome hubby Ray. So thank you very much. I'm going to put those pictures up right now. So thank you, you guys. I do have a few more that I'm going to be sharing with us, and I just think that's a lovely, lovely way to, you know, have this little YouTube family here and the interchange of encouragement that we have. Thank you so much. So stay tuned for my next video. That will be like the beginning. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be doing this once a week or once every 10 days. It's according to my schedule. We're a little bit busy in the summertime, or once every few days, whatever it is. My Dear Jean quilt that I made, that was about a 6-month project. I don't think this will be as long, but I'm not quite sure. So just hang in with me. I can't tell you when I'll be putting the videos up, but they'll be there. You can't get rid of me that quickly. All right, folks, have a lovely day. Love from the Trueloves. Take care. Bye-bye.